Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Selenium Tech Automation. So in this today tutorial, we are going to discuss about Selenium WebDriver commands. Okay, before continue with this video, so please drop a like and also don't forget to watch this video till the end, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to share this video to your friends or colleagues so that they will also get some knowledge about what are all the WebDriver commands we can have inside the Selenium. And also our channel will also recommend this video to more people, okay, from YouTube point of view. So let's get started with our today tutorial. That is, in Selenium we can classify all these WebDriver commands into three types. The first type here is web element commands, the next type here is browser navigation commands, and the last and the third type here is specific browser commands. Okay, when it comes to what is the first WebDriver commands here, that is web element command. Okay, inside this web element commands we can perform click operation, we can perform send keys operation, and also we can able to select an option from the drop down, and also we can able to check a checkbox, and also we can check the status of that checkbox whether is selected or not selected, and also we can check for any element which is enabled or not, and also we can check whether that particular web element is displayed or not, and also we can capture the screenshot for the failed test methods, and also we can capture the screenshot for past test methods also. So these are likewise we can have many methods like we can see one more like get attribute method, and also we can see get tag name, and also we can see get size. So these are all comes under web element commands. Okay, when it comes to browser navigation commands, what is browser navigation commands? Suppose if I want to navigate from one page to other page or one side to other side, so during this time I want to use one navigation command, that is driver.navigate.to dot that particular site URL. Okay, and also we can refresh the current web page as well. Okay, so and also if you come to specific browser commands means, so here we can use driver.close, and also we can maximize the current browser window, and also we can close all the we can close the current browser session window, and also we can close all the sessions or windows which are currently opened inside our Selenium. Okay, so with the help of specific browser commands we can easily automate. Okay, let's discuss one by one command. So and also I am going to provide all the example for each and every command. Don't miss out that scripting part, and also don't skip this video. Okay, so the first command under web elements command. Okay, so here get attribute method, what does this get attribute method will do? So with the help of get attribute method, so we can easily get the value of the given attribute of element. Okay, with the help of this get attribute method we can easily get the value of the given attribute of element, and also it is a web element interface method. Get attribute is a web element interface method. It will get the value of the given attribute of element. For example, if I can mention @id equals to email, so I want to get that attribute what it is, so you can get the value as email. So likewise we can get the attribute of all the web elements which are required. So when it comes to get size method, with the help of this get size method in Selenium WebDriver, we can easily get the size which will return in the form of dimensions. Okay, like height or width. With the help of get height method, we can easily get that height of that particular web element in the particular dimensions, and also we can easily get the width of that particular web elements in the same in the form of dimensions. Okay, so we can get all this together with the help of get size method. And also what is the get tag name here? It will get the tag name of the current element, that is web element. And also with the help of get window handle, what does this get window handle method will do? Suppose if I want to retrieve any window ID, so we can use this get window handle method. With the help of this method we can easily return the current browser window ID in the form of string. Okay, the return type of get window handle method here is string. So the syntax is here driver dot get window handle. Okay, driver dot get window handle, what does it will do? It will return the current browser window ID and its return type is string. Okay, so then the next method is if I want to switch from one window to other window, that is how we can handle multiple windows. So during that time we can use with the help of get window handles. So with the help of get window handles, we can retrieve all the currently open browser window IDs, and its return type is set of strings. Okay, here all the window IDs are unique. Okay, all the windows IDs are different than other things. Okay, other window IDs. So the syntax here is set of string all windows equals to driver dot get window handles. So this driver dot get window handles will return some set of strings. So the next slide here is what is a take screenshot. Okay, how we can capture the screenshot with the help of Selenium. So with the help of get screenshot as method, so we can easily capture the screenshot. Okay, here by using of get screenshot as, and it is stored in some specified application. That is, specified application means whether it is your local directory or project directory, we can usually store into some folder. Okay, and this method is not available in WebDriver reference, and there is no method for screenshot. Okay, this method is not available in WebDriver reference, and there is no method for screenshot. Okay, this method is available in the take screenshot interface. Okay, get screenshot as method is not available in WebDriver reference, and there is no method to capture the screenshot. Okay, and this get screenshot as method is available in take screenshot interface. Okay, we cannot create an object for interface. For this reason, we are going to do some typecasting to that particular driver reference. So you can see here the example as file src. It is not an example, it is a syntax, that is file scr equals to take screenshot of driver. So here I am doing typecasting. Okay, here I am doing typecasting, then I am writing get screenshot as output.file. Here you know already some specified application we are going to mention this line, that is output type.file. If we write this one, we are directly telling that go and take that file and go and store into some application, that is local folders or project directories. Okay, and if you want to copy that screenshot into our local machines, we are using copy file. Okay, if you want to copy that captured screenshot into our local machine, we are using here copy file, but this method is available in file utils class, that is file utils dot copy file. Okay, file utils dot copy file. And the next command here is how we can handle the drop downs. Okay, how we can handle drop downs. With the help of select class, we are going to create a drop down. With the help of options tag, we are going to select an option from that particular drop down. And also how we can switch to iframes. Okay, window within a window is called as iframe. And what is the syntax for this one? How we can move our driver focus to that particular iframe? With the help of driver dot switch to dot parent frame. This is by defaultly it will take you to that particular parent frame which is already open. And also in one more way is there, other way is also there, that is driver dot switch to dot default content. These two methods will do the same functionality only. Either you can write driver dot switch to dot parent frame, or you can write driver dot switch to dot default content. With the help of these two methods, we can directly switch back from child frame to parent frame only. And also how we can, what are all the different actions we can perform on that, how we can retrieve the iframe values means with the help of frame index, with the help of frame name, and also with the help of frame element. Okay, we are not preferring here that frame index because that frame index will keep on changing. That's why better to go for frame name or frame element. If you want to switch back from child frame to parent frame means you can use these two methods, either any one of these two methods, that is driver dot switch to dot parent frame, and the second one is driver dot switch to dot default content. So the next command here is get text method. So how we can get a text from that particular web element? For example, to get a text of web elements like button or submit, we can directly write that web element dot get text. So it will returns the text of that particular web element, and which is not going to use for text fields. It will be applicable only for drop downs or menu bars or submit buttons. Okay, so then the next method here is selected. Okay, with the help of this is selected, we can easily test whether that element is selected or not. For example, there is a checkbox Okay, I want to select by defaultly what is the status of that checkbox. If that is selected already, it will return you the true. If that is not selected, it will return you false. So for that reason we are going to use this is selected, and the return type is boolean type only. And in the same way we can have is enabled and is displayed. During our interviews, interviewer will ask you about the differences between these three methods, that is selected and is enabled and is displayed. So these three all are, these three methods are different. Okay, these three methods are different to each other, so you have to explain it in a clear way. Here is displayed method, what it will do to check whether that particular element is displayed or not. If that element is displayed, it will return you the true. If that element is not displayed, it will return you the false. Finally, the return type of this is displayed method is boolean type only. And send keys. So as we know already, if I want to enter any text field, if I want to enter my Selenium Tech Automation name on that particular text field, how we can enter? With the help of send keys. What is the send keys means? Which will allow users to enter sequential characters in text fields or forms. Okay, which will allows users to enter sequential characters in text fields or forms. So what is the use of clear method? So here suppose I already entered Selenium Tech Automation. So again I closed the browser. Due to some catchy issue, again my name is present inside that particular text field. So during this time, if again I am doing send keys means it will enter that twice, right? Selenium Tech Automation, Selenium Tech Automation. So that's why before going to enter on that particular text field, I want to clear the first text field, then I'm going to enter my Selenium Tech Automation. So in that cases we are going to use this clear method. So what is the click method? So click method used to perform click operation on any web element, so which is clickable. So which is clickable, that is about click method. So here browser navigation commands. So what is the first method here? Navigate to. In WebDriver, this method loads a new web page in the existing browser window. It will accept the string as parameter and the return type is void. Okay, the respective command to load or navigate to a new page can be written as the below syntax, that is driver.navigate to the website URL. Okay, driver.navigate.to. Okay, for example, I am already in some IRCTC application. So once my action or functionality completed with IRCTC, I want to navigate to some Gmail application. So I can directly use driver.navigate.to https www.gmail.com. So then once that Gmail application functionality is done, again I want to go back to my IRCTC application. So during that time I can use this driver.navigate.back method. Okay, so if I want to refresh a web page, we can use this driver.navigate.refresh method. Okay, so these are all the browser navigation commands. So if we come to specific browser commands, so what are all the different commands we can have? Suppose if I want to maximize my driver after entering or after launching my application, so how we can maximize? With the help of maximize method, we can easily maximize our browser. Okay, browser window. The syntax here is driver.manage.window.maximize. Okay, and also how we can get the title of a particular web page? With the help of get title method, we can easily get the title of the current web page title in Selenium. The syntax below driver.getTitle. So how we can get page source? With the help of get page source, we will get the all the source code for that particular page. Particular page, we can easily retrieve that source code. And also if I want to close my current browser window session, I can use driver.close. If I want to close all my session, with the help of driver.quit, we can close all the currently open browser windows or sessions. Okay. So let's get started like one by one with our examples. So let me open my Eclipse. So here I will show you each and every WebDriver commands briefly. So let me maximize, let me do some zoom here, magnifier. Okay, so so these are all very important WebDriver commands we usually we are using. Okay, so as we discussed now, So driver.get. So what is this will do? Driver.get. With the help of driver.get, so I can easily open any web application URL with the help of driver.get. So first I am opening driver.get https of www.gmail.com. So after that I am taking the export of that particular email text field. So then I am going to use send keys method here. With the help of send keys method, we can easily enter sequential characters into particular text field. Okay, so that is Selenium Tech Automation. So after that, what is that get attribute method will do? Get attribute method is the web element interface. It will gets the value of given attribute of that particular web element. Okay, here I am using get attribute of this particular text field where I entered Selenium Tech Automation. I want to retrieve this value. With the help of get attribute, I can easily retrieve my Selenium Tech Automation value. Okay, and also if I want to get the attribute of name, so what does it will return? It will return the get attribute of that particular value, that is name, and also I am going to get the attribute of type value also. Okay, and also there is one more method, that is get size. As we already discussed, it will give some dimension in the form of get height and get width. It will return you the height and width of that particular web element with the help of this get size method. And the next one here is, if I want to navigate from Gmail application to Google application, so how we can navigate? With the help of browser navigation commands, we can easily navigate from one web application to other web application URL. So that is driver.navigate dot to https google.com. Okay, once I navigated to this URL, that is www.google.com, I want to enter something inside that search bar of Google application. So how we can do? With the help of send keys, I am going to enter Selenium. So after that I am getting some list of web elements there. So there you can see here I am trying to get the tag name of that particular web element. Okay, for this particular web element I am going to get the tag name. With the help of get tag name, we can easily get the tag name of that particular web element. After once that is done, again I am navigating back to my Gmail application. So how we can navigate again? With the help of driver.navigate.to, I am going to navigate to my Gmail application. So after that I am waiting for 5 seconds. So then again I am entering some username. Okay, so how we can enter that username inside that username text field? With the help of send keys. So I am entering my Selenium Tech Automation. So this time you will get some error, so I want to capture that screenshot. So for that reason I am writing here. You can see, after clicking on that particular button, after entering Selenium Tech Automation inside the text field, I am doing some click operation. So how it will do? You will get some error because this username is wrong. So during this situation I want to capture the screenshot. So how we can capture the screenshot? With the help of get screenshot as method, which is present inside this WebDriver reference, and also with the help of take screenshot interface, we are going to use this get screenshot as method. So in our Selenium, so take screenshot is not available, it is an interface. With the help of this interface we are going to do some typecasting to that WebDriver reference. So that's why I wrote this line like this, and after that I want to copy that captured screenshot and store into one of my local folders. How we can capture? With the help of copy file, I can easily store into some mentioned path along with that format, that is JPG or PNG. So once that is also done, so I am navigating to one application, that is softwaretestingmaterial.com. so where I can able to handle the drop downs. So how we can handle drop downs here? With the help of select class method. With the help of select class, we are going to handle drop downs. If there is any tag name which is presented with select means, so that is definitely a drop down. Okay, how we can identify whether it is a drop down or not? With the help of select class, so we can easily identify that is a drop down or not. So how we can select any value from that particular drop down? With the help of select by index, with the help of select by index, with the help of select by visible text, with the help of select by value. You can see here, first time I am selecting, first I am storing into some list. So that list is going to select by index of that particular value 3. So after that I am going to print the value, and again I am waiting for 6 more seconds. Then this time I am going to select with the help of text value, so that is Selenium. So once that is done, I am going to select that drop down with the particular I am going to select that value with the help of value method, that is select by value. So once that is done, we are done with drop down handling. So as discussed earlier, how we can handle checkboxes. For example, there are 3 to 4 checkboxes which are available in the same application, that is softwaretestingmaterial.com. So first I am going to retrieve all the radio buttons. Sorry, these are all radio buttons. First I am going to check how many radio buttons which are available present inside that web page. So once that is done, I am going to do some for loop. After that for loop, I am going to take here get attribute. Okay, and also parallelly I am printing that attribute name also. So once this is done, so here you can see, as we discussed already, is selected. So this is selected method, what it will do, it is going to check whether that checkbox is selected or not. Okay, we are going to test whether that checkbox is selected or not with the help of isSelected method. For example, here one checkbox I already took some XPath, that is web element checkbox equals to driver.find element by XPath of this particular XPath. So once that is done, here I am going to check irrespective of that particular checkbox status. Okay, irrespective of that particular checkbox status, I am going to test whether that is selected or not. So how we can test? With the help of if condition, first I am going to test like checkbox dot is selected. Here I am using not. Okay, with the help of not, we are going to test that checkbox is selected or not. If that is not selected, I am going to click on that checkbox. So then you will get, I am printing that inside console means like checkbox is selected. If that checkbox is already selected, I am going to click means then the checkbox is unselected. So that's why I am going to write a line here, checkbox is not selected. So then it is also return type is boolean type only, boolean return type. So after that is done, I am navigating to IRCT's application. Okay, IRCT's application, where I am going to dealing with multiple window handles. How we can deal with multiple window handles? With the help of driver.getWindowHandle and also with the help of driver.getWindowHandles methods. So with the help of these two methods, we are going to handle multiple window handling. Okay, so if there are more than one window, how we can handle in that situation? With the help of set of string. The return type of multiple window handle, that is get window handles method, is set of strings. First I am going to store inside some objects. So after that I am going to take some index values and I am going to convert into .to strings. Okay, so once that is done, I am going to take driver.getTitle. Here you can see what this driver.getTitle will do. It will return the current page title. Okay, with the help of this driver.getTitle, we can easily retrieve the title of that current page. So once that is done, so again I am going from window 1 to window 2. How we can switch between the windows? With the help of driver.switch to window of window 2. Okay, once if we move our driver focus to the child window, that is window 2, I am going to take the title here and I am printing for that second title window. So once that is done, again I am navigating back to my parent window. How we can switch from child to parent window? With the help of window ID. And what is the syntax? Driver.switch to window of window 1. Okay, in this way we can. And also how we can maximize our browser? With the help of driver.manage.window.maximize, we can easily maximize our current browser window. Okay, so now we discussed about how we can handle multiple windows, and you can see here I am going to test whether that element is displayed or not in the web page. So how we can check? With the help of isDisplayed method, and its return type is boolean. So now I am going to print whether it is displayed or not. If it is displayed, it will return you the true. If it is not displayed, it will return you the false. Okay, so now I am going to test whether that particular web element is enabled or not. I am going to test here one button called search button. I am going to test that web element is enabled or not. So how we can test? With the help of is enabled method, we are going to test the status of particular web element, whether it is enabled or not, and its return type is also the same like displayed method only, that is boolean return type, and I am going to print that boolean value, that is true or false. If it is enabled, then it will return you the true. If it is disabled, then it will return you the false. I mean, if it is not enabled, it will give you the return type as false. Okay, so these are all the like the last one is here, how we can get the text of a particular web element. With the help of get text method, we can easily get the text from that particular web element. Okay, so let me execute this small test case so that we can easily close this today tutorial. So let me minimize, I mean let me reduce my magnifier size here. Okay, so okay, now we discussed about all these Selenium WebDriver commands in this small test case. Okay, it is very small example. So we already discussed about what is the driver dot get method will do, and also what is this send keys method will do, and also how we can navigate from one page to other page, and also the next, how we can capture the screenshot with the help of take screenshot interface, and also how we can handle the drop down, and also how to select a value from that particular drop down with the help of select by index, select by value, and select by visible text, and also how we can handle these radio buttons, and also how we can handle these checkboxes, so with the help of is selected, and also how we can maximize our current browser window, and also how we can handle multiple windows, and also how we can get the size of that particular web element, and also how we can get the attribute of that particular web element, and finally how we can test whether that particular element is displayed or not, and also how we can test whether that particular is enabled or not, and the last one is how we can test, how we can get the text of that particular web element. Okay, let me execute this test case. I will show you the results in console part. So let me execute. Okay, so now let me go back to here, started execution. See, first it is launched our URL, so then it is entered Google, then it is going to enter email, so where it will capture the screenshot. Okay, now we capture that screenshot. Now it is going to maximize. Here you can see how we can handle drop downs. Okay, here you can see these values are changing here. Manual testing first, I am not clicking anything. Selenium, the next one is QTP, then it is going to perform on checkbox operations. Okay, here you can see it got selected there, that Selenium checkbox, and it is going to close this pop-up. Okay, from here I am going to my child window, I mean multiple window handlings. Okay, so it is opening in second window. So once that is done, I am taking that currently opened window title, again it is moving back to the first window only. So once this is done, I am going to take the text of this search button. You can see below search button is there. I am retrieving this text with the help of get text method. So let me go back to my console part. You can see here, the first one. So what is our first line here? Okay, what is our first line, what we are writing here? So here with the help of, where is this one? Yeah, with the help of get attribute, with the help of this get attribute, I can easily retrieve my Selenium tech automation from that email username field. Okay, so that is all about the first line in the console part. So after that, I am going to take the get attribute of the value name. So what is the get attribute of name? Here identifier. Okay, so then the next attribute here is get attribute of value, that is type. So here you can see the email we are getting, and also I'm going to take the size. So as we discussed, so that get size method will return you in the form of height and width. Here the height is 364 and width is 52. So after that, once that is done, I am going to use the tag name. Okay, with the help of that get tag name, I am going to take this li. Okay, this is my tag name of that particular web element, that is Google. Okay, so once that is done, so you already observed, right, when I am entering my Selenium tech automation, it gave some error saying that username is incorrect. I already captured that screenshot, so let me open that one also. We will see whether that screenshot captured or not. Okay, so these are all very useful and very important concept when you are giving interview or attending for any interview. So let me go back to here. So inside the screenshot folder, you can see here, not this one. Okay, let me check where it is. Regression, right? So let me open my project, that is regression, where this code is written. So not in this project. Okay, regression, under regression project we have one reports folder. So if you refresh this reports folder, you can see one screenshots folder here. Inside this screenshots folder, you can see all these png images. So let me open one png file. So you can see we already got this error, right? That is Selenium tech automation. So what it is telling here, so means it is not the correct email or phone number. So that's why I am taking the screenshot here after clicking on that next button. So likewise, we can create our own location path. So let me go back to our actual class here. So the same I did here. You can see I am storing into some reports folder. Where is this reports folder present? Inside my project. So that's why I'm mentioning here dot operator. Once that is done, you can find in console, that is screenshot taken. Okay, screenshot taken. Okay, after that, so once this is done, so here list dot select by index of 3, as we already saw, right, there is some manual testing Selenium and QTP. So those values I am going to select with the help of first value select by index, the next one is with the help of visible text, the next one is with the help of value. So once this is done, I am going to automate these radio buttons. How we can automate? First I am going to store all these radio buttons in the form of list of web elements. So then I took that size of that check radio buttons. So what is the size? Here you can see 6. Okay, 6 is the size. So once that is done, I am going to print all the radio buttons texts here. So the first value here is, I am taking with the help of get attribute of value. So you can observe radio text will be radio selenium for the first radio button. So likewise radio qtp and radio load runner. So likewise we can have different radio buttons in that particular software testing material.com website. So once that is done, we already discussed about checkbox. Okay, so if the checkbox is not selected already, I am going to select and I am going to print the status. If the checkbox is successfully selected, so then I am going to print it like checkbox is selected. If that checkbox is already selected and I am going to click on that particular checkbox, so you will get this else operation, like else block, that is checkbox is not selected. Okay, so then what is the return type of that is selected method? The return type is true. Okay, you can see here return type is true because the checkbox is selected. Okay, if it is not selected, you will get as false. Okay, once that is done, I am going to deal with multiple window handling. So here you can see I am going to print all the currently opened window titles, that is for IRCT. The first title of first window is IRCTC next generation. Once if I navigate back to, once if I move my driver focus to the child window, so there also I am getting the title as title of second window is title. Okay, title of second window is air ticket booking. And once that is done, again I am navigating back to my parent window, that is first window, that is what is the title? IRCTC next generation. With the help of get title, we are retrieving the title of that current web page. Okay, once that is done, so I am going to check for that button is displayed or not. If that button is displayed, I am going to print the status. Okay, it will return you in the form of boolean type, whether it's true or not. If that web element is displayed, it will return you true. If that element is not displayed, it will return you false, and it will throw some error. So once that is done, I am going to print for particular button is enabled or not. Okay, what is the status here? That particular web element is enabled, so that's why I'm getting the return type as true. Okay, so once that is done, I'm going to get the text from the submit button. What is the text here? You can see what is this button is having text here, search, right? So that's why the same I am getting here. Okay, search. So with the help of all these Selenium WebDriver commands, we can easily automate our scripts, automation scripts. Okay, so that's all it for now. Okay, if you have any doubts about these comments, please mention inside the comment so that I will respond in a shorter time. I hope you people like this video. So, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel Selenium Tech Automation, and also don't forget to share this video to your friends or colleagues so that they will also get some knowledge about what are all the different kinds of WebDriver commands. And also your share will helps our channel to recommend this video for more people. Okay, so that's all it for now. So thanks guys, thank you so much once again. So I am signing off now, signing off Selenium Tech Automation. We will meet with our next video within a shorter time. Until then, take care everyone, have a nice day. Signing off Selenium Tech Automation. Bye guys.